Hello beautiful people, hope you're having an amazing day. You are a star like this beautiful beaming sun. Don't let anyone dim your light. Today we're at the F45 studio. We just finished a couple of classes and today I'm going to share with you my experience on this 28-day raw food cleanse. Okay, what are some of the insights, what have I learned, okay, and some of the things that I've eaten. And I'm also going to take you through what I eat in a day as a raw vegan lifter, nutrition coach, okay, and how we can get different ideas, different recipes, and get your protein intake in there, and really enjoy this. So I went on a 28 raw food cleanse because I wanted to get rid of some herpes complex, type 2 genital herpes, and I think to take it a step further, you've really got to go on a juice cleanse. But nevertheless, this has really helped me improve my skin more so. Like, my skin was so bad on this side and it's just healed up so quickly. Also just to get rid of viruses, toxins, really flush out any disease in the body, and remove my addiction to cooked food, because cooked food is pretty addicting, right? So if you're new here, welcome. We pretty much just go through mindset, physique, and also dating stuff as well. Okay, so here help you level up your mindset, your physique, and your eating habits. If you're new here, again, subscribe and hit the notification button to stay tuned for more videos like this. Okay, if you've got any questions, leave them down below or add us on the socials. Okay, Daniel John Allen at Snapchat and Instagram. Funny content, you got to check out Daniel J Allen. All right, and for my master programs to help you level up your mindset, physique, okay, and your overall wellness, check out danieljohnallen.com. So 28 days of raw foods. I can't believe I've made it this far. I still feel like I could go another 2-3 days pretty easily. Now that I finally understand towards the end of this period of where to get more calories, where to get more energy and protein, things like that. Basically, I'll go through some of my experiences. The first week I found it very difficult because I wasn't eating as much. I was maybe having just a smoothie, a bit of salad, some fruits. Okay, my calories were pretty low. My weight dropped very quickly on that first week, 3 kilos straight away. Okay, my face started to get a lot leaner. I could see I was a bit lighter. I could see that I wasn't pushing as hard in the gym. Basically, I wanted to make sure that even when I was doing this cleanse, I still wanted to work out. I love living an active lifestyle. I love going for a swim. I love going for a bike ride, okay, lifting some weights, taking the dog for a walk, all that sort of stuff. And I really felt that. I really noticed a difference in energy output. More so not powering as much, but what I did feel was I was consistently getting energy throughout the whole day, right? So I was not lacking any energy. I wasn't lacking any energy. I wasn't getting any spikes, and yeah, so pretty much I eliminated oils, eliminated sugar, as much processed food as possible. So as much processed food as possible. I did add tofu, protein powder, and some soy sauce and things like that, tahini, hummus, but there was absolutely no cooked foods whatsoever, which was very challenging. But I did have some previous experiences with doing 48 raw food cleanses, which made it a lot easier. But I think just that fear of like losing muscle and losing all my gains and missing out and all this stuff, didn't really miss out. Once I started to do a bit more research on where I could get more food, where I could get more calories, okay, it became a lot easier. So today I'm gonna go run through with you what I eat in a day, what I typically have for breakfast. Okay, I'm gonna put this down here. So basically the first thing this has been the life changer. This has been the game changer for me. I love having this before a workout, and it is basically a chia pudding. Okay, not the prettiest here. I'll show you another one that's a lot better on the visual, but chia pudding, we've got just basically some coconut milk, okay, mixed with some oats, chia seeds, and you leave that in the fridge overnight. And then once that's ready, we've added a bit of mango, some goji berries, pumpkin seeds, hemp seeds, flax seeds. All right, hemp seeds, a lot of protein, a lot of healthy fats. Goji berries, a lot of antioxidants. Okay, this is a power packing meal. Okay, it might not look too much in volume, but the energy that you get back from such a small meal, incredible. Such a great energy booster. Top that up with some coconut shreds and some date syrup. Oh, so good. Sometimes I'll have this twice a day. That's how amazing it is. So I have one of these, and then I'll have a couple of fruits, right? What I've been doing is smashing out as much fruits as I can because I love to eat, and the greater the volume, the easier it is for you to feel fuller. Okay, as you know, fruits are pretty fibrous and you get more hydration out of it. You also just feel more satiated, right? That was my problem. I never felt so satiated, but you know, carbs, that's what carbs do to you, and fruits is the best. Fruits are one of the best ways to do that. So that's my typical breakfast: chia pudding, okay, some fruits, and then a cacao, right? A warm cacao, or maybe a chai latte, things like that. Bump up those energies, and away I go. So breakfast, these three will get through it, and then I'll take you guys through my lunch recipe as a lifter. Let's go. I've been absolutely loving the peaches and the nectarines, the yellow ones particularly. Very sweet, so hydrating, absolutely love it. I could smash 2, 3, maybe even 4 in the one setting, plus some bananas and mangoes. But yeah, absolutely freaking juicy. I love it, I love it. And just like that, you guys, I feel so stuffed already just with a couple of fruits and that chia pudding. Fiber is a really good way to help you feel like that. So again, this video is to inspire you to eat more nutritious, highly fibrous, and foods full of energy and life, because we become what we consume, right? Now, typically most days, if not every day, I fast. I have my dinner at around 5:30, and I break my fast between 9 and 10 a.m. So another great way to heal the body, okay, through a process called autophagy, which helps release toxic cells, right? Also a great way to boost your human growth hormone. For women, I do recommend, you know, your fasting period's not so long and not so close towards your period cycle. Have a look more at where your testosterone levels are pretty high. That's the best time to do it. For guys, it's really amazing, really beneficial, good for weight loss, and you just feel absolutely amazing, not always so sluggish, eating all the time. So yeah, normally my patterns is just a bit of snack or breakfast at around midday, and then one big meal at the end of the day. So that's it so far. Feel so good, ready to use this energy to get some work done, enjoy the sun a bit, and I'll show you guys my lunch idea. And yeah, reminder that you can find a lot of these recipes on the website at danieljohnallen.com, with tons of other whole foods, vegan recipes as well, to help you level up and embrace the plant-based lifestyle. All right, so I'll see you guys at lunchtime. Let's go. It is such a beautiful day. I got a bit of football later, and we'll try and squeeze in a dip. I'm gonna rest today. My body's so sore from all the workouts. It's so important that we try and rest our nervous system so we can maximize our results instead of pushing it constantly, stressing it out. Cortisol levels up all the time, and eventually it catches up to you. So try and reminder, take it easy on yourself, okay? You don't always have to smash up the weights. Even 3 to 4 times a week is a really beneficial way to get those results that you want. And again, you don't always have to pump it out all the time. It's so important we have a good balance, you know, when we can enjoy this lifestyle that is so incredible for you. Okay, I'm gonna take you guys through a bit of shopping with me, get some more fruits for my afternoon delight. Afternoon delight. It is absolutely fucking mayhem. So hectic. We'll grab a few more fruits and then away we go. Perfect. We found the goodies. We got the rock melon and the papaya. Okay, we're now at the hardware store. We're going to pick up a couple of barbecue scrubs. We've just stocked up on some, like you saw, a papaya, rock melon, strawberries. I went for the non-organic, but fuck, it's hard to really share that with you guys when you know that the toxicity and the pesticides they put on strawberry is absolutely terrible. So we switched it over for the organic instead. It is a little bit more expensive. Sometimes it's twice as much as regular fucking strawberries, which is an absolute joke. But your health is your greatest wealth, guys. And you know, the better you feel, the more money you're gonna make, the better connections you're gonna have. Okay, it's just so much better for you guys. It's just not worth filling up your body with toxins and pesticides and things like that. It defeats the purpose of a cleanse in the first place, right? So we're also near the bakery as well. I try to typically go for spelt sourdough, okay, when I'm off these sort of things. And just a reminder, if you ever do decide to do a raw food cleanse, okay, try not to go so aggressively, like from cooked food straight to cold turkey, right? Ease your way into it. Try and remove some cooked foods, okay, and then when you make that switch, it's not too different and it's not so harsh on your gut, because what happens is when your gut microbiome, okay, goes from one extreme to the other, it creates a lot of problems. You'll see a lot of people who've gone raw vegan or even vegan, right, from carnivore Western diet to straight to a vegan diet or vegan lifestyle, plant-based diet. They have all sorts of health problems down the line because they did not transition slowly. They did not build up their gut microbiome, okay, which helps us to digest certain foods, right? So just a warning, okay, if you ever do this, make sure you see a nutritionist, okay? Make sure you get some proper health advice around this, okay? And enjoy it. Eat foods that you love, okay? I love mangoes. I smash out the mangoes as much as I can. You know, I love berries, bananas. These are my go-to, right? There's no point in doing something that you don't enjoy, right? That your gut doesn't enjoy, that it's not releasing any serotonin, okay? That's what's so beautiful about a whole foods plant-based diet, is that it releases a lot of serotonin. You feel amazing, okay? You have a lot of energy. You're cleansing your bowel so much easier, right? So that's it for now. I'm gonna go to the hardware store, pick up some things, get some bread, and away we go. I'll show you guys lunch, okay? And then my afternoon delight. Afternoon delight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know you love that. When it comes to bread, I do recommend to avoid gluten at all costs. If you must and you still get those cravings, try and go for spelt flour, whole flour, okay, things like that. And watch the documentary What's with Wheat. Very, very insightful. Amazing research around, you know, the effects of gluten on our guts and our joints. Very, very informative video. So go and check it out. Okay, I just had to stop driving because we found a little stick insect here. Oh, a creepy crawler creeping in the car, going through a joyride, mate. What do you think? This is a free Uber. Check it out. We'll just take him out and put him on the trees so he can be nice and free again, just like all of us. Oh, look at that booger. Nice and free. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. Okay, we are back home. Gonna prepare some lunch. But speaking about booger, right? The one thing that I notice immediately, especially whenever I do even just a 48-hour raw food cleanse, is that your mucus starts to go away. The excess mucus, right? In your lungs, in your nose. So basically your congestion gone skis, and you feel so incredible. You can breathe better, right? That's the first thing you notice within 24 hours. You know, you get rid of the cooked foods, you get rid of the sugars, the oils, you know, the caffeine, all these stimulants, all this processed stuff, all the grains. and bam, you feel so much clarity. That's the one thing, that's the biggest key that I've discovered, is that your mental clarity goes through the roof. No mind fog, no mind fuck, okay? And you feel so connected. The other part as well is you become so connected to source, to God, to love, okay? Because you're fueling yourself with love, you're fueling yourself with light. The more fruits that you eat, the more leafy greens, right? The more hydrating foods, right? Coconut water, watermelons, rock melons, all these things, you feel like divine. You feel so grateful, you feel so alive, and it's just absolutely amazing. That's just what I experience. You know, it's very similar to that same effect with, you know, psychedelics, that connection with source. You know, when you're in a state of gratitude, you're just in awe, and you're like, wow, how come I've never felt like this any sooner? Same way when you first go vegan, you're like, whoa, how come I didn't know I could thrive like this, right? Absolutely amazing. Okay, so we're gonna go in. I'll show you guys my lunch idea that I typically have, and then what I have for my afternoon snack, and then we've got our post-workout or post-football, post-exercise with dinner, and that should be it. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so here's the salad. We've got some parsley, leafy greens, bit of tofu, tahini, lime, date syrup, and tahini is absolutely game changer with the lime as well. We've got some purple cabbage, some sprouts in there, carrots, what else? We've got, missing some cucumber actually, avocado, and other sprouts as well. We've got chickpea sprouts, lentil sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, and beetroot. Oh, look at all that juicy beetroot. Yep, so that's typically what I have for dinner actually. Dinner, not for lunch. I'm actually squeezing extra calories in because I'm trying to catch up on some energy as well. You can see Zach's really keen. You want some, don't you? All right, then I'm gonna show you guys the fruit salad, and away we go. The number one game changer for me anyways, that's helped really get my energy up. The perfect snack for pre-workout, or even just in your day when you're craving that sweet tooth, or that sweet sort of snack. Right, if you've got a sweet tooth, bit of medjool dates, all right? Get a really juicy version, okay? Don't get no cheap one, get really high quality product. Okay, bit of tahini, dabble some on there. Okay, and you can add a bit of hemp seeds or a bit of coconut shreds, and voila. It is such a good pre-workout snack. I'll try and punch in about 3 to 4 of these. Super high in calories, lots of fiber, really, really good for your health. These are absolutely amazing. All right, time to get on the road, and I'll show you guys my afternoon snack, and then what I have for after I train or exercise. Let's go. All right, just finished with a friend and went to get a cacao hot chocolate with a bit of soy milk. No soy will not give you man titties. Don't stress about that. Bit of a kickstarter to the heart. Really great and amazing benefits to hot chocolate is that it can help regenerate stem cells. Right, so twice of these a day. I try and go for one hot one and one cool one in the afternoon. Change it up, and yeah, and away we go. Gonna get back to work, and then I'll show you guys my afternoon snack, my afternoon lunch, my pre-workout meal, and yeah, let's go. It's fucking chaos out here. It's chaos. Let's go. All right, so we're on a break from driving, and you don't realize how much brain energy it takes to really respond to a lot of stresses. So we're gonna refuel with some carbs, of course. A lot of fruits. So let me show you. Got ourselves some grapes, some strawberries, pesticide free of course, some papaya, some melon, an apple. Have been so obsessed with organic apples. There's such a huge difference when you go for organic versus conventional. And a banana. So about 2-3 hours out from football. This will give us enough time to digest and really be fueled for lots of running around. Get in some nature as well, get in a bit of UV, fresh air, grounding. What I realized as well with eating fruits, you know, it's not only the most karmic free way to live, because there's almost no waste, especially if you're getting it from your garden or you know, from your farmers markets, local grocers, you know, instead of these big companies where they supply it in plastic bags and you know, cartons and cardboards and things like that. But you know what I've felt during those experiences, whenever I have more raw foods, more you know, foods of light, the closer, like I said, the closer I feel to God, to source. And it's just so groundbreaking. It's absolutely amazing. It feels so good. It feels so energetic. And the fun fact about, you know, fruits conduct the most electricity. And you'll find that people who do have cancers and diseases and illnesses, they don't conduct so much energy simply because they're eating a lot of processed foods, and because they're eating a lot of meat as well, processed meat, which doesn't conduct as much electricity. You know, I'll show you an example over here where I shared on Instagram. Yeah, fruits just conduct the most electricities, and that's how you charge your cells, right? Through electricities between cells. And fruits is the best way to get that sort of energy, right? Circulating through our body. So we're going to smash this out now, enjoy some of this peaceful environment, and get on the road. And then I'll show you guys what I have for post football smoothie and dinner. Dinner's probably one of my favorite. I smash about 3 of those, so let's get into it. And we are done. Smashed. What's so good about a high raw diet, high carb, high raw, plant-based diet, is that you can get so much more food in, right, with the same amount of calories as you would a regular plant-based diet, where, you know, you consume more grains and fats and oils and all these things that are a lot more dense with calories, right? This stuff, you can smash a whole tray or container and it'll probably only be, what, 200-300 calories, where if you did that with, you know, something with oils and fats and grains, you'd probably get in easy 600. But yeah, I'm so stuffed. I'm already so stuffed, and plus with all the water as well. But I feel amazing. I feel so good, feeling electric. Getting another few hours of work, play a bit of ball, and show you guys what I have for post training, post exercise, and my dinner. Let's go. All right, so we've arrived at the park. We're ready for our football game, and we just want to talk about a couple more things before we move on to the next meals. Just briefly, toilet time, wowza. You know, the more fruits that you're having, the more hydrated you are, you know, the more fiber there is. Your bowels just get cleansed very quickly. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the muscle retention, right? So do you lose muscle, right? The first week I did lose weight, and you know, that was because I was under eating. I was not getting enough calories, that's for sure. I was not getting enough protein. I did not have enough variety, but mainly I just didn't get enough calories, you know. You get a lot of proteins from most plant sources, hemp seeds as well, chia seeds, flax seeds, all right, lots of fruits and veggies. You get it from amino acids, okay. You don't necessarily have to get it from soy, tempeh, animal products, things like that. And then the other thing as well I wanted to talk about was the cravings. Oh my God, the cravings. So the first week, you'll see a list here. And basically I was craving a lot of grains and a lot of some sugary things, but I'm also grains, refined carbs, okay, things that would give me more glycogen, right? Which will help me to fuel more of my workouts, more of your muscles really, and more of a low glycemic index, which means it'll release energy slowly, right? That's what I crave the most, you know, things like popcorn, rice, bread as well. So I'm excited to get back into that. Of course, the healthier versions. And yeah, the biggest difference I noticed was you're not getting the same amount of power in your workouts, right? So you could have, for example, the same car, right? Two of the same cars. One is more modified, right? So for example, my vehicle, my body is a lot more modified than the average person, right? And we could have the same diet and we could get the same amount of power, or we could get the same amount of power with the same amount of food. So calories does not equal the same amount of energy, right? Or power outlet. Does that make sense? Or another example is you have a car, but a different model, right? You can have the same amount of fuel, but you're not going to give the same amount of power, right? So yeah, that's the only difference I'm seeing. We'll do a little recap at the end of this video on what I think of the raw vegan lifestyle. And yeah, we're gonna kick the ball around. So good, the sun is out. Enjoy some fresh air, enjoy some running around, and refuel after. All right, we just wrapped up the trials. I don't think I was what they were looking for. There was a few sitters that I missed, and it doesn't really look good. You can't be reliable if you can't really finish your chances. But I had the touches, and I was very happy with the progress that I did today versus last week. So we just got to come again. We've got, I think, one more trial, and then whoever makes it goes to 3 more trials for the full games. So let's refuel, enjoy some of this sun. Just did some grounding. I feel pretty amazing, and we're gonna get some smoothie and a dinner in. Let's go. But first, coconut water. Let's go. All right, we've got a berry smoothie. Normally I have the blueberries, but we've just run out. Instead we used the fresh strawberries instead. We've got some chia seeds, flax seeds, goji berries, mangoes, what is it? Did I say flax seeds? Flax seeds. We've got bananas in there, dates, and coconut water. There you go, absolutely delicious. Haven't had a strawberry smoothie in a while. And we've got the homegrown garden. We've got avocado tree. We've got some chilies, mango, tomato, parsley, all that stuff slowly growing. With the sun, we're gonna enjoy this, and then I'll show you guys the last meal of the day, the dinner. Nowadays, I try and eat as often as I can outside to connect with the sun, to connect with the fresh air, and to connect with the animals as well, just how we used to. Okay, before we get into the dinner, I'll show you a little bit of some of the supplements I take. So, organic hemp protein, I try and avoid anything that's non-organic because of the machines, and it's just not as clean, and hemp's really sustainable as well. Quite environmentally friendly. I find this probably the best tasting, this and maybe pea protein. This brand's a really good brand. We've got the Chew sugar-free apple cider, partnering up with them, good for the sugar cravings. We've got zinc as well for your immunity. We've got some lysine, okay, as well for cold sores, obviously what I'm trying to work on, the herpes stuff. Better B12, just in case. You can get that from fortified milk, nutritional yeast, and in spirulina as well. This is probably one of the best stuff you can consume. All right, check out all these vitamins. We've got B12, vitamin K1, K2, iron. Let's see what else. We've got, oh man, whole lot of healthy fats as well, your omegas, okay, enzymes, trace minerals, antioxidants, phytonutrients, and very high in protein as well. This stuff, you just add about a teaspoon into some water, mix that up, drink it away, and away you go. So that's my little supplement stack. Not necessary, but this plus also a bit of a sea moss as well. This is pretty much my standard. Not necessary, like I said, but just for insurance policies, I think if anything, if you're gonna have anything, have the spirulina. Okay, so now gonna make up the dinner, and then I'll show you guys the last meal of the day. This last one's been my absolute favorite. I always look forward to this, especially with the mangoes. It adds a really good summer vibe to it with the tropical fruit here, and it's just super delicious, super fresh. Lots of different vegetables happening here, lots of different leafy greens, sprouts, and all that healthy fats as well. And there you have it. This is the last meal of the day. We've got some summer wraps, okay, with some mangoes, tofu, carrots. We've got cabbage in there, cucumbers, tomato, cherry tomatoes, leafy greens, hemp seeds. We've got chickpea sprouts, broccoli sprouts, okay, nori sheet, tahini, paprika. We've got tamari sauce, and a bit of hummus as well. This looks absolutely delightful. Oh my goodness. So smashing about 2 or 3 of these, get my calories up. A bit of date syrup as well is really good on this. And there we have it. That's the last meal of the day. Gonna chow down a few of these and then we'll wrap up the video and give you my perspective on the 28 days. If you ever go raw, don't shy away from eating more food, as the calories are far more dense, so it takes a lot for you to feel fuller and to get those energy levels up. That's what I found. All right, we are done. That is pretty much what I eat in a day as a raw vegan lifter, and most days on that 28-day cleanse. The other thing I would have is the zucchini pasta mixed with hemp seeds. What else? I don't remember what else was in there, but basically zucchini, cherry tomatoes, hemp seeds, and I think some other veggies as well. And I'd switch between that, salad, and the summer wraps, all of which the recipes you can find at danieljohnallen.com. Go and check it out with the other plenty of recipes. What did I think of the experience? I thought it was so enlightening. I thought it was so eye-opening, all 3 eyes. I really enjoyed it. I think long term, definitely down the line, when I'm in my 60s, 70s, I'm just going to stick to raw foods and further inform myself on what kind of foods I can have. I felt pretty limited. That's the only thing. Eating out, there's not many raw vegan places you can have on the go, and it's just basically salad. You're just having salads, and lots of fruits. That's the good thing. You can smash down as much fruits, but the one thing that I experienced a lot was a lot of bloating, a lot of going to the toilet, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's pretty challenging when you're around people all the time and you drive constantly, right? So I work as an Uber driver, and that didn't help at all. So the bloating wasn't too much of an issue, but definitely appreciate that the bowels were moving fast. They were moving fast. So it wasn't hard to get protein. I didn't lose much weight. I still kept most of my muscle mass. Workouts were still okay. Recovery was a little bit slower, I found, with not the same amount of carbs. And what else? But nevertheless, the mental clarity was absolutely incredible. I felt sharper. I felt more alert. I felt more aware. I felt more connected to source, to God, to the universe. And I know this is the highest truth. Your skin gets better. You're less likely to get sick. Usually when I have stressful moments and not much sleep, I'm prone to sickness very quickly. But somehow my immunity's just been really good, with the sunshine as well, with lots of nature, with lots of ocean. That's really helped. But overall, I think I could still keep going. I don't mind it, but right now my calling is to eat more whole foods, more alkaline foods, okay, and really explore and enjoy the variety of vegan foods out there, so I can help and invite other people to make that switch and that alternative, and choose substitutes that's going to minimize the cruelty of our sentient neighbors, right? So if you enjoyed this video, let me know. If you want to see more what I eat in a day videos like this, you could add some workouts, a bit of vlogging style, just hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and press the like button as well, so I know that you guys enjoy this and want to see more. And obviously it does really help with the algorithm to push more information like this, because there's not many raw vegan lifters out there. I've only know maybe one, I think the Fruitarian on Instagram. I'll share his Instagram here. He does really well. I think he's an absolute inspiration to that sort of movement, the raw movement. But it's not my calling. My calling is to eat more whole foods, more plant-based foods, whether it's cooked or not, because I know there are still benefits to that, and it's to help people not feel limited when they transition into that sort of lifestyle. Raw veganism is definitely quite a challenge, and I'm up for it, but it's just not for me. It's not serving me at this point in time, and it's definitely really helped me understand that you can do it. It's absolutely achievable. Lots of smoothies, lots of salads, lots of juices, right? Lots of fruits. Punch down the fruits as much as you can. You know, real foods, foods that come from nature. Like Dr. Sebi said, right? If nature didn't make it, why take it? You know, if nature didn't make it, why take it? That's a really good question we've got to ask ourselves, guys. It's the most karmic-free lifestyle, fruitarianism, right? And you know, it's the way nature intended, right? Nature gives us the fruit, right, when it's ready for us to eat. And you know, there's not much to it. You don't have to cook. You don't have to really prepare much. You know, it's there for us. You know, we're born very similarly to the way a lot of frugivores or herbivores are in the jungle. You know, very long intestines, right, compared to carnivores where they got very short intestines. And you know, it just makes more sense to eat and live this way. So if you've got any questions, just leave them down below. If you want to see workout videos, more mindset tips, okay, more things around this sort of subject, let us know. Otherwise, DM me on Instagram, okay, on Daniel John Allen. Same thing on Snapchat. For funny content, check out Daniel J Allen on the TikTok, okay, go and check that out. And for my master programs, one-on-one coaching, we've got 8-week programs to help you level up your mindset, your physique, okay, and your overall wellness. Apply for my coaching program on there. I'm happy to assist you and help you level up. I'm so keen to get so many people transform their life to a better life, more fulfilling life, a life of purpose, okay, a life of, you know, richness, wealth, so you can go out there and really pursue your goals and dreams. So thank you so much for watching. I don't know how long this video would have been, but if you got through to the end, I fucking appreciate you. You're absolutely amazing. If you're inspired, let me know. And if you want to see more things like this, you know what to do. Much love, stay woke, blessed, and alkalized. Peace out. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.